So if you're not familiar with Kick, Kick is an alternative streaming platform to Twitch. It is almost a one-for-one copy. It uses the same source code, and their entire shtick was supposed to be, we're not going to censor you. If it's legal, we'll allow it. Gambling, all the e-thoughts, all the other stuff. Well, they're kind of backtracking on that now. Now, instead of being the Twitch killer, they're going to be the actual Twitch clone and do some censorship here. Kick staff admit they're still learning to balance freedom and content moderation. Since its launch, Kick has allowed a more risque subject matter than other sites like Twitch and YouTube, but there have still been quite a few moderation decisions on the green platform that are leaving the community baffled. One of the site's more controversial bans came after Neon received a one-day suspension for broadcasting from the passenger seat of a stunt driver who weaved in and out of traffic before crashing his car and fleeing the scene, something that even Aiden Ross claims shouldn't be allowed on the site. Look, I think that's illegal in like everywhere, but I kind of get what they're saying. Neon wasn't driving, he wasn't the one doing it, but he was okay streaming it. He shouldn't be okay streaming it. You know, we don't want to stream people getting yeeted and stuff like that. I know a lot of you will probably like to watch that stuff, but no. That should not be your content at what you stream. In response to his viewers on Twitter asking about what type of content is acceptable on the platform, Kick's head of strategic partnership, Andrew Santamaria, shared his thought process on streams that cross the line and how website is trying to find a balance. Neon gets banned, but I understand the intent of your question, and we refine the process each day with our moderation team as it scales. To be frank, it goes beyond Neon. We're setting a new tone in live streaming where streamers can be themselves within reason. I don't see a problem with that. Like, you are going to have limits on the internet with what you can stream, right? You can't stream, obviously, illegal stuff, because then you're hosting illegal content. There's probably some weird laws about that, but that's aside from the point. He was okay with streaming it. He was okay with doing it. He wasn't the one doing it, so one day ban, hey, you stream something you should have turned off the stream, which probably would have stopped him from weaving in and out of traffic because now he's not making money for doing it. So I find that understandable for a platform to want to censor that a little bit. Freedom is something creators haven't had since Justin TV. We're picking up there and finding the line. Justin TV was one of the net's first live streaming platforms before being purchased by Amazon and didn't have the same levels of moderation that many sites today have. That's old. That's real old. Santamaria further added that the team finds excitement in content that walks the line between going too far and still being acceptable, but admitted that the viral clips often don't tell the full story behind the broadcast. That's always true because everybody gets clipped out of context. Shit, even when you're talking to people talk about you outside of context. They just, leave whole things out, make things up to get other people to like them. It's fucking ridiculous. Which is also why I haven't covered the Chucky story, because you know what, we'll do that in a little bit of a chat show. Kick is still in its infancy and streaming platform and is still trying to find its identity as an alternative to Twitch while not being as extreme in its devotion to free speech like Rumble. Rumble censors people all the time. What the fuck are you talking about? The company has, however, indicated that it's still refining how it deals with creators streaming illegal activities that could end up being fatal. Yeah, aside from the Rumble comment, I kind of agree with this one. Like, if you're doing dangerous shit for clicks, you're not just harming yourself when you're doing this. It's not like you're going parasailing and trying to do crazy stunts where you're the only one that physically gets hurt. But shit like weaving in and out of traffic, going like 120 and like 30 miles an hour, absolutely, you're gonna kill somebody else. So I can understand why they wouldn't want that on their platform. Because let's be honest, we live in a time today when nobody gives a shit about anybody else. It's not like back in the the 60s and 70s when they finally put steep speeding limits up on highways, where people actually, practice a little bit of safety, care just enough to be like, oh, I don't think my car can go that fast, or I don't think I can drive that fast myself. We'll just do this. This is okay. Now it's people want to do 120 and a 30 and are like, well, I don't care about anybody else.